Yo, I've been waiting on this one, bro. We got a crazy death battle today. Ash versus Yugi. Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh. Bro, I could say so much about this. Like, from the anime to the trading card game and the games. Okay, actually, look. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. In terms of the anime, I liked both of them. For Pokemon, it peaked for me, right? It peaked for me. This is where I stopped watching it. It was during the Battle Frontier arc. And then for Yu-Gi-Oh, I stopped watching it during the Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds series that they had. What else? Let me see. In terms of the trading card game, I was really never into Pokemon like that. For me, it was always Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not gonna lie. And that actually goes along with the Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds because for me, Yu-Gi-Oh peaked at the synchro summons. Now they got Link summons and XC summons, and just like the playstyle is just too fast, and bro, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Synchro summons were the best. I don't care. That's where it should have peaked, and then they should have, I guess, like expanded on that. I'm not sure. But and then in terms of the games, Pokemon has that. I was a big, and still no, I'm not. I used to be a big like Pokemon game fan. My favorite ones were the 2D ones, right? Like Pokemon Black and White. I feel like that's where it peaked as well. Pokemon Black and White 2 was like the last good Pokemon game. Then they switched to the 3D models, and honestly, Game Freak, what are y'all doing, bro? The games right now, and then for Yu-Gi-Oh, it do got games, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really play them like that. The last one I played was a long time ago, bro. I used to emulate these games. I think it was like Yu-Gi-Oh GX Academy, something like that. That's like the only thing that's coming to mind right now. But anyways, go with it, Death Battle, bro. We're gonna lock in with this one. Shout out to Death Battle. Link to the original video down below. Let's check it out.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
Yo.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Honestly, look, if we go by the descriptions of the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters versus the descriptions of like what the Pokemons on the Pokedex say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This could be a really good matchup because there are Pokemons that, like, for example, the legendaries, they could, you know, make mountains, and there's Arceus, the mother or the creator of Pokemons, and you know what I'm saying? That, like, the Pokedex is crazy, and it's like you're out here catching these exotic legendary beings, bro. And then same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, you're summoning like creatures from the chaos world that could, crazy stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be interesting.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Mad Mushroom.
Go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm.
Oh,
it just launched.
it's a roguelike. Yeah, I've seen this.
Collect companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this survivor-like and roguelike RPG.
Yeah, bro, I love roguelikes.
Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it.
Damn.
Look at that gear.
Bro, I'm so happy that like roguelikes are becoming more and more popular because they've always been my favorite, but I feel like for streaming or like just doing YouTube, I don't know, they're not a good watch. But anyways, if y'all played Vampire Survivor, one of my favorite roguelikes, and then right now I'm actually playing Hades. I know I'm late to that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm on that. Whatever, it's
Swarm
nice.
is
It's
on
nice.
Steam now and 15% off for a limited time.
Right, Mega Bump went crazy
Hello
too.
there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master.
10
though
years
he
old.
didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was?
Damn, age 10 for 25 plus years, bro. I said this on when I was streaming one time. I was like, bro, imagine like Ash actually, grew older and got older with us, the viewers, bro. I think that'd be so cool, especially how there's so many different seasons or arcs, whatever. Like, come on, it just doesn't make any sense. He left his house 25 years ago. He won the championship as a 10-year-old. Shit don't even make sense, you feel me? But yeah, I think that would have been cool.
Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And went, he's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot.
Sorry.
The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over
Oh my
1,200
God.
episodes, and the corner
Wait. When was Battle Frontiers? Hold on.
Is history.
25 seasons,
Johto Journeys, I watched all these till here, Battle Frontier. Bro, let me tell y'all something. The intro to the Battle Frontier anime, right, the season, honestly, one of my favorites to this day. But yeah, Diamond and Pearl, fire. Were y'all a Dialga or Palkia type, you know what I'm saying, type of trainer? A Battle Dimensions, Galactic Battles, Black and White. I didn't watch the anime, but the games, so good, bro. This is where it peaked. After that with X and Y, I heard those were okay, but it's the 3D models. Whenever the 3D models, for me, that's when it stopped. I ain't gonna cap. That's when it got goofy.
Episodes.
But the anime has always been goated, especially if y'all watched the championship thing when he became the championship. Bro, that was crazy.
And the cornerstone of 2000s culture, Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note, we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Yeah.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow rat enough voltage
son.
and you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't.
Son, yo, bro. Pikachu gotta be like level 9,000 at this point, bro. He had him since day one. But what immediately like comes to mind, I don't know if y'all remember, it was in Pokemon, it might have been Platinum. It was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum era, whatever, where you actually go and fight him on that mountain. It's like you reverse red, or no, sorry, it might be Pokemon Soul Silver or Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'm not sure. It's one of those, but in that battle, he had that level 100 Pikachu. That shit was kind of crazy.
Stop with this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for outgoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules.
True.
Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
That Swallow is
Somehow
dead.
they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
What the hell?
Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
Holy
As the great
shit.
philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash
True.
and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness
Power
and crispy
friendship.
bites, they are loyal friends.
Just
Bro,
like Ash
how the hell did Ash look way like older in the OG seasons here than he did now? Like during the modern one, he actually looked 10.
Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few.
Like in
Underneath
this
the
one.
stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
This one too, right?
Just
here.
like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Types like
Jesus.
Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace.
Whoa,
Yeah,
one of my
yes, he got
favorites.
a big, scary dark ride.
I love
Eat this
Blaziken,
Leaf Blade Smeargle victim. Or that's what I would say if Tobias didn't action replay a
Tobias.
freaking Latios.
Yo, gang, so to this day. Actually, Tobias might be a trainer from the games. Like, he's one of y'all for sure. I know during the games, y'all had a full 6 stack of legendaries, bro. Tobias is a hacker, gang. Where he get all these legendaries from, gang? It's crazy.
Smeargle victim. Or that's what I would say if Tobias didn't action replay a freaking Latios.
Facts.
I'm in a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz.
Ooh,
then
the
I'll send
goat.
my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing
yup,
pride over
another
packs,
goat.
Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh
Damn.
lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that
Oh, wait. Actually, this is good information. Grass types: Bulbasaur, Bayleaf, Sceptile, Torterra, Snivy, Levani, and Rolette. I ain't gonna lie, these grass types, they kinda, except for Sceptile, that's the boy, you know what I'm saying? Fire types, Charizard, Quilava, go crazy. Turco, yeah. Infernape, Pignite, Incineroar. I go as well. Water type, Squirtle, Kingler, Lapras, Totodile, Corphish, Weasel, Greninja. There we go. I was waiting for him. I was like, where he at? Yup, we already know how OP he is. Butterfree. We don't care about none of these. Swallow go crazy. Staraptor go crazy. That's it. Nobody care about the other ones.
Motivated them
That's
to
it, bro.
dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Yeah, you see?
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space.
Jesus.
Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On
Ooh,
land,
the
Ash has
goat.
physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's
ain't this
basically a
the
whole tree,
Sun
he
and Moon
chucked
thing?
it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is
Mewtwo.
watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new
Yeah, I
ways.
ain't going. He doing a Kamehameha? What are they doing a Rasengan? Anyways, if we're going by, like I said, the Pokedex and the description of the Pokemons, they will seem very OP. And then also the moves as well, they have descriptions about what they can do and stuff like that. So, bro, honestly, right now, Pokemon got it, bro.
Bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels in
yeah.
CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at
Oh,
the
shit,
Safari
they
Zone
put a-
when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their
yeah.
senses and movements,
The goat.
transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir
Wow.
can conjure black holes.
See?
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork.
We talk about black holes here, right? Have y'all been to science class, right? Y'all know what that does. Just got it. That's all I gotta say.
And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Crazy.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought
Holy
the
shit.
giants.
What's his
The
problem?
Reggie kind, not the New York ones. Who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming
yeah.
primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah.
Ah, don't get me started on Alon.
Holy
Ash
shit.
did everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3
yeah, his
times.
Charizard.
How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, poor kids.
Boomstick 4 kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar, Gigantamax.
Kaiju Gengar.
Gigantamax.
He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt.
What the
This Ring of
hell?
Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast?
Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him.
That's
Naganadel
crazy.
is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the Sun
Solgaleo.
God, a
Yeah,
legendary Pokemon.
yeah. Yo, honestly, I'm really glad like the anime kept that essence of being an anime and being like, honestly, pretty good still. But the, what's it called? But the games, that's where they lost that. Bro, they lost their sauce with that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they ruined the games, man. Because that's how I, in a way, consumed Pokemon. Because like I said, I stopped watching the anime a long time ago. And for me, it was the games, bro. The games, but now you got me playing Pokemon TCG Pocket Game. Like, what? That's how I know about Gigantamaxing EX. Oh yeah, and then also watching like commentary style videos and stuff like that. Well, anyways, whatever. We got some feats. Blast Team Rocket off almost every episode. True. Thunder obliterated most of Triangle Rock. Sunshine. Exceeded Conway and Clambot's calculations. Yo, this is crazy. And it blew up, bro. Solgaleo can light up the universe. Yes. Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. Bro, that is the Pokemon, right? That controls time. Yeah, Pikachu helped stop that. But what the hell? Ash and his Pokemon dodged light speed attacks, won the Orange League and all these conferences, and okay, defeated Gary, Brandon, Paul, Wallace. Okay, cool. Nice.
Whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Yeah.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time.
Wow.
And Dialga literally controls the concept of time.
Yeah.
Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free!
Bro,
More kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Yeah!
Ash did his best, and he had no regrets.
Bro, that final
Now free to
trainer,
hand-
by the way, his fit, dog. I don't know who told him to come out the house like that, but his fit is crazy.
Sure.
Bro, wearing
Ash did
shorts
his
with
best,
tights.
and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Nice. Can he be like 20 next time? Something like that. Like, I feel like a more modern
If
take
you
on
want to
Pokemon
travel
would be
the
dope.
world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the threads for you.
This battle is sponsored by Quince.
You'll like this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince stuff for ages, so we know
What
it's
is this?
legit.
Quince makes it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats.
Oh,
Quince
very
pieces
nice.
are crafted-
Hey, and it's the Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? Go get yourself some Quince. Moving on.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The Divine Hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games.
Card games.
With sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift
Oh,
death.
wait.
The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, the Shadow Realm.
Sadly,
I said
the way
Chaos
of the
Realm.
Shadow Games
Shadow
was
Realm.
lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run his grandpa.
Yo, he was 18? I did not know that. Why is everybody so short, bro? You 5? And I think Ash was 5'4'7". That's kind of well, he's 10. Never mind. He's 10. Makes sense. Anyways, I just picked up on something, right? Ash versus Yugi. Yugi only went on until it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle Monsters, right? Like the OG. And then it switched to Jaden, and then somebody else. So this is gonna get capped eventually. Whereas Ash just and his Pokemons just continually got stronger. You know what I'm saying? So that Yugi might lose, depending on what the cards can do.
Game Shop.
But little did he know
monsters
that
can do.
completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami. Always willing to lend Yugi a hand, and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's Griddle Air Hockey, Mario Party with Chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
Duel
It's
Monsters,
a summoner's
yeah.
war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba,
Oh
Yugi knew it
my
was time
God.
to knock him down the only way he knows
He got
how.
that.
Playing
Oh,
a
no.
children's card game.
And
Bro, I never got to own one of those battle disc or whatever. By the time these came out and I wanted one, they didn't have them anymore. So you would have to get them off like eBay or whatever. And mind you, bro, I'm like 11 at this time. Like, I don't know nothing about that. And eBay had a bad reputation of you getting scammed. But anyways, these shits were so expensive. Like, what? On eBay, they were like 150, 200. I was like, yo, no, I can't do that.
Playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
Ooh, okay. It's not just gonna be Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. It's gonna be Ash versus Yugi at this point. Cause look, if Yugi can pull up a damn, probability manipulation. Okay, hold on. He could pull off some damn illusions and like that on his mind, on Ash's mind, bro. He could, you know what I'm saying? He could do some damage.
Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either.
Bruh.
But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their
Shit,
left leg
Taya
Joey,
kinda crazy.
Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups.
Yeah.
Oh, and Exodi... Oh, there they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story,
Yeah,
Wiz,
they are
but
terrible.
what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
That's kind
Well,
of crazy.
Okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about brute force.
Ooh,
Buster
Buster
Blader
Blader.
and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning.
Oh, wait, what's the description? Yo, Summon Skull, that's so
Blader and
OG, bro.
Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull.
Summon Skull, a fiend with dark powers for confusing the enemy. Among the fiend type monsters, this monster boasts considerable force. Oh, okay. This is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all get what I was saying? Like the description, some of them say some crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's Yugi. I don't know if it's gonna be like
Soldier
that.
of Stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning
Oh.
monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his
yeah.
apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now
Magic
that's
cylinder.
thinking importance.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters.
Wow.
And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which
Ooh.
immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
True.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards.
Nice. See, so they're bringing in the manga as well. Okay, that's gonna give him a better kit. But then again, another thing I noticed though, although Ash has all these different seasons and different Pokemons, Yugi has trap cards and spell cards. And one of those was Magic Cylinder, how it kind of deflects the damage. So technically, whatever Ash throws at him, he's just gonna, you know, reverse it. So I feel like that's his specialty. That's one way that Yugi can win, and that's with the spell cards and trap cards.
Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip, and Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards.
Pot of Greed, man.
which lets him draw 2 more cards, like
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this,
Pegasus.
Pegasus can read minds.
Got
so
Toon World,
in their
no?
duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated
these guys
in
go crazy.
Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer.
Bro, I wasn't even thinking about this. We ain't even get. Well, I was thinking about Exodia, you know what I'm saying? But we forgot about the Egyptian god cards, bro. What the hell? What the hell are they gonna do? The heavens twist and thunder roars, signaling the coming of this ancient creature and the dawn of true power. Oh, yo, Ash, pack it up, gang.
The Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the gods' limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that together, the magicians
Yo, the
can
3
defeat
goats, bro. After this, man, what the hell? Bro, what the hell happened, man? How far back did I go? Oh, right here. Yeah. This my boy right here. Damn. Elements are here. Honestly, these 3 seasons or arcs or whatever, this was beautiful, bro. After this, like I said, I feel like it just went downhill, bro. Because the thing about 5Ds, it didn't feel like a children's Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, it kind of felt like we were growing up with the series. And then they started doing XCs and whatever the hell came after that. And I feel like they dedicated it back to kids. I was like, bro, what the hell is going on? Like, it just didn't hit after that.
Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't
Jaden and you.
Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
That's what I'm saying.
Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light.
Bro, I didn't know the lore got that deep. I did not know that. Dodge light speed lasers. Okay. Ash could do that, right? Harakti's light created the multiverse. Yo, that's a flex. Atem blocked a full power blast from Zork. That's a flex too. Overcame Pegasus' mind reading and other tricks. Nice. As Dragon Master Knight caused a blast that was visible from space, destroyed the Millennium Ring as it enveloped all of the existence in darkness. Ow, that's a flex too. Won Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, and other tournaments. Yes, defeated Pegasus and all these people. Cool, understandable. Next.
Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yo, he looks
Yugi
sexy as
moved
hell.
on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists.
Yeah.
He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch attempt. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
Yo,
There
whose
will
maze is
always
that?
be another story, another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Okay, that's actually tough.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right. This message is sponsored by Raycon. If you're looking for a holiday gift, Raycon.
Hey, like I said, if you're looking for, well, like he said, if you're looking for a holiday gift, get yourself some Raycon. You know what I'm saying? W Christmas gift. Death battle!
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
Battle! Yo, how's this gonna turn out? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna... Oh. Oh, yo, whoever thought of this, they nice with it. Ooh. Oh, I gotta go. Oh. Yo, who they feeling like, man? Who animated this?
You okay, Pikachu? This 4-on-4 is tricky. Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack.
Oh my
and I
God.
set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa! Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Oh, they're having a full-on battle. Oh, shit.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
But... Oh.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space!
What that mean? What that do? Oh! Oh! No, no, no. Oh.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
It's because I got him. Oh. What the heck?
Charizard, I choose you!
Bro, 500 Pokemon V4? 6? Whatever. Oh, oh, yeah, he's dead. Oh, yo, you might be done, twin. Oh, infinite. Oh, the 3 goats. Oh. Bro, you're done for, bro. Oh, Slifer. Hold on. The Sky Dragon. Yo, that's tough. Nah, the animation is so good. Is that Gengar? Oh. Oh. Oh, because he's a shadow. Oh, you're cooked.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Actual Yugi versus. What the hell?
I just need to believe.
What the hell you
in the
finna
heart of
draw?
the cards.
I drew 4 cards? Yo, he cheated on some. Oh. Oh, yeah, you know. Hey, Ash, you might be
Pokemon?
cooked, bro.
Roxy, goddess of light! This is it! Magicians! Burning magic! Harakti! Joser!
The sun god versus the creator of light. Oh, they can't attack. Yeah, I figured, bro.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Oh, shit.
You activated my trap card!
Oh,
Magic
Cinder-
Cylinder! With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly!
I told y'all, it was a... Yo, vaporize. No. Medusa, Stone Cold, that shit.
was an awesome duel, Ash.
That's it? But he's dead. Oh, really? You gonna leave him like that? It's kind of crazy. I figured. I told y'all.
KO!
I saw it coming, bro. The spell and trap cards, that was the key because a lot of them are broken. So anything he sends at them, he can send it right back. And I guess I chose the right one, which was Magic Cylinder.
Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick, I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters.
Yeah.
Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often.
Yes.
And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively.
Through
While Yugi's
experience,
deck
literally.
is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
Yeah.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy.
That's
Ash's
tough, I ain't
trust in
gonna
his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby
Yeah.
dolls. Just
Honestly,
punch
I thought like it was gonna come to that, like them actually physically fighting. But
him, man.
that didn't,
Well,
you know, I didn't show
Yugi's
that.
similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds.
Oh.
If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe.
Oh my
And
God.
Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
Yeah.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic
No
Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, band fate to draw whatever card he wants.
Yeah.
And we didn't even cover them all.
Bro,
Really?
he had luck or no, probability manipulation. I don't know if he's even going to mention that because it's about to end, but that in itself is super overpowered, bro.
His deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Hell yeah. Hey, honestly, what's next? Huh? We'll be back with even more death battles. Stay tuned for
Death Battle will be back in 2026. But
Fire.
right now, you can check out our brand new channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing.
Okay, that's cool. So this is the last one for the year, which is fine. I mean, it is December, right? January is right around the corner. 2026 is right there. What was I gonna say? Honestly, I'm not mad at all. I'm a fan of both. Shout out Ash, shout out Yugi. I'm seeing this more of like an entertainment thing. I know that people in the comments are definitely gonna feel a certain way, but at the end of the day, it was a good battle. Honestly, they were both like not evenly matched, but it was just like a good comparison. Cause like Yu-Gi-Oh monsters versus Pokemon, like, I don't know. I think it's fine to me. You activate my trap card, those words have ended a lot of careers. Yes. Magic Cylinder being the bane of people's existence, even in death battle. True. Like it or not, someone's childhood is dying today. Yeah, see, true. I hate that it's gonna come down to that. You might go to Ash, but bro, who cares, man? It's entertainment purposes, brother. Maybe if we all cry, Ash and his Pokemon will come back to life. Yeah. Fun fact, the video was released on the 15th anniversary of Death Battle itself, exactly 15 years after Samus versus Boba Fett. That's nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I'm not mad at the outcome, whoever it was, whether it was Ash or Yugi. Honestly, I learned a lot. Lots of nostalgia as well. And yeah, man, W childhood if y'all enjoyed any of these. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next video.